If you live or have visited Auburn recently, chances are you've seen cats around.
In the city of Auburn, which most of our volunteers live in, is loaded with thousands of homeless cats. And there's a lot of suffering going on. We call them community cats. A lot of people call them feral, but that I think has a bad connotation to it. They keep being born out in the wild, and so the problem is not going away. It's exploding.
The city of Auburn has been facing an overpopulation of cats as pet abandonment and too many cats reproducing continues to exist. Thankfully for the city, Auburn Community Cats TNR, or Trap, Neuter, Release, is here to help.
How's that neck doing?
Sue Sikar is the president of the organization and started this mission last year.
They don't ask for this. Most of them are born. Some people, they will dump their cats or whatever. They just don't want them anymore. They're, whatever the horrible reason might be. But a lot of them, I would say most of them, are born into the wild, into that, and they're just automatically, unless you get those kittens real early, they're going to stay that way. You can't socialize them. Some you can, but generally speaking, that's their life. So if they're fixed, they won't have any more babies, and that vicious cycle will stop.
The idea for Auburn TNR came from the TNR group in Moravia, which Sikar took by example. Patty Reynolds, one of the founders of Moravia TNR, came to Auburn to help the group in the beginning stages. Now, Auburn Community Cats TNR has grown to about 86 community volunteers with an official board.
On my list of, this might be interesting.
Sikar says in order to track what cats they have already spayed or neutered, they have to ear tip them. TNR programs use ear tipping so others can recognize what cats have been fixed. Sikar says that the City Council of Auburn bequeathed Auburn TNR $5,000 awaiting the 501c3 paperwork.
We've done all the paperwork we're supposed to do and paid any fees or whatever. We've done all that work. So a lot of places are still giving us credit for doing that. Once we get that status as a nonprofit, we'll be able to get grants and whatever else comes along with it, and a lot does. A large donation like from the city, that would cover at least 4 clinics. We could probably get close to 100 cats just with that.
While waiting for the nonprofit status to be approved, Sikar says Auburn Community Cats relies on other methods to fundraise.
We fundraise constantly. We have bake sales. We have chicken barbecues. When you're doing these small things, they do add up, but you got to be working at it all the time.
For Finger Lakes 1, Megan Hatch.